How's it going, buddy old pals? I'm Wabberjack and welcome back to another Valheim build guide. I call this one the Stonewood Farm. Sat up on a small hill, the Stonewood Farm is a 2-story farmhouse that incorporates stone supports and outer walls. I thought this one was an immersive and simple design that could be added to any village. To build this one you will need access to a stone cutter, which requires you to find iron to unlock. This is not exact, but I would say this is a slight overestimate of the required resources. You'll need 15 to 20 stacks of normal wood, 10 to 20 stacks of stone. This may vary depending on how you raise your ground or if you alter your walls from mine. You'll also need 4 stacks of softwood, so you have plenty for furniture. If you prefer to use core wood for supports, you may need 5 stacks or so, but core wood is completely optional, unless you want to add defensive spikes as well. Also guys, I started up a Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. Go give them a follow. I'll be giving updates, posting memes, maybe just chat about upcoming games. You guys can even send me your builds and ideas on there, but go give them a follow anyway. And remember to smash that subscribe button like Thor's anvil if you're new. Without further ado, I present the Stonewood Farm. Begin by building a 7x5 frame for our foundation using 1 meter wood poles and 2 meter wood beams. 7x3 of this segment will be the actual house. The next section is our porch and entrance area. So I come in 2 beams on each side, then come out and make a 1x3 section. I alter this slightly towards the end for our stairs. The foundation is relatively simple to follow along with. To complete the foundation, I use smaller stone walls to fill in the bottom. You can do this without clipping any of the walls inside each other. It's kind of like Legos in a way. I remove some outside poles. You can replace or add or remove any of these at your will. Some I leave for detail, the corners I add onto for supports. The next step is to add the floors. If you can't follow along with this step, I suggest you go back to Minecraft. But seriously, I use shift to freehand place the first ones so the stone doesn't clip through the bottom. I then started adding the actual walls for our house. The spaces I left clear are where the windows will be placed. Using wood beams, I create a top frame for our walls. This helps placing roofs. Feel free to alter the windows to your desired look. I used half walls on the bottom and top. I created a doorway by extending out 1 wall and making it 3 walls wide. On the sides I use normal walls, on the front I use half walls. This is because above the door will be a balcony. The first stone supports go in the corners of the porch and I made them 3 high. This will mainly hold up the balcony later. I added in a simple staircase at the front. I changed this near the end so you don't have to pay too much attention to this. Then I start adding stairs inside to begin the second story. I place my floors so smoke will be able to vent through the second floor and out the roof with no smoke problems. To create the balcony, I just extended it out until it meets the stone support pillars. I placed half walls around mine so I don't fall off. I went around the outside of the build and fixed up a few wood poles surrounding the build. To start off our roof, I begin on the doorway, using 26-degree roofs first and then 45-degree extending off of it on both sides. For the first layer of the roofing on the top wall, I use 26-degree roofing around the whole build. To fill in the corners, use a corresponding corner piece. To complete the doorway and porch roof, I just made sure that the roofs were touching the supports. This made it look more natural. To begin the walls for the second floor, I roughly follow the same pattern as before with the altered room size. I split this top half into 2 rooms because why the hell not? Who's to say I can't? To create a roof for the balcony, I used 45-degree beams and placed a wooden cross on top, on both ends. I found it easiest to place the top roof pieces where I want them first and then extend off of them. Using 45-degree roofs, I left a small space at the bottom of mine so I could see out. For the first part of our main roof, follow the same method as the first time, but only on the front and back side. From there, use 45-degree beams to make a roof frame much like we did with the balcony. I added center supports but altered the wooden cross so it didn't stick out as much at the top. For my smoke, I used a wood beam inside the middle of the cross, so I could extend it upwards. Then I placed some top roof pieces extending off of it until they met the cross on the other side. Super simple, super effective. I then filled in the remainder of the roof as needed, and finally placed a campfire. I then made some slight extensions to the roof following the same style. Underneath each corner I place stone pillars. I extend these up to the second roof. And it made for a nice detail, but the build holds up without them anyway. I altered the inside of the build to look more aesthetically pleasing to the eye and added some finishing touches. Furniture is entirely up to you if you build this. For me, I would literally just be using this to store food and farming supplies, but I needed furniture because an empty build would be sad. I altered the front stairs so they wouldn't take weather damage. I actually preferred this design anyway, it allowed for more walking space at the front. To complete the build, I create some stone walls just for some defense and immersion. Created a gate pretty easily using stone pillars, wood poles and beams around the outside. For the bottom I use 45-degree beams, for the top I use 26-degree beams. I put some roofing over the top of the gate to avoid weather damage. After the gate was complete, it was time to finish off the walls for the actual farming section. I've had problems with greylings straight up spawning right next to my base, so I extended the wall all the way around the back side of the base so they couldn't just walk around. I added a back gate because I planned on making this whole area a village eventually. I then added some needed stone pathways which really made the build pop. Finally, some minor details like extending the wall slightly and adding grass and lights. Behold the Stonewood Farm, a small immersive Viking farm build. This build could easily be transferred into a house, small meat hall, tavern, anything you wanted. I think it's very versatile in that way. I hope you guys liked this build. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. Make sure to check out my socials for updates and more. I'm sorry the uploads are coming a little slow. I haven't had much time to record between study and work lately. I actually edited this during my online 2D design class, so you got to give me credit for that. Come on now, buddy old pals, show us some love. As always guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.